Hey guys, it's me, Margot. We're back with another San Myshuno remodel, and we have voiceover today. I don't think I've done a voiceover on any of the other ones so far. I don't know why I felt like it today, but I did. So there are 2 apartments in this apartment unit. If you haven't been watching my San Myshuno remodel, I've been remodeling like one building at a time per video rather than like one apartment at a time, because like if I just did one apartment in a video, the video would be like 6 minutes long. So but these are kind of bigger units. But anyways, so this is the first one, 122 Hakim house. I don't know how to say it. This will be the home to 3 roommates. 3 girls will live here, and they're all very different from each other. Shocker. But we'll meet them at the end in the create a sim portion. And the other unit in this building is home to what is their name? I already forgot their name. Jang? The Jang family, I think. They're kind of like a, in my opinion, San Myshuno staple. So they'll get a makeover and their house will get a makeover. So as we move through, this is the first bedroom I'm doing, and this is Sarah's bedroom. And in my made up little backstory for the girls, Sarah's dad owns the building, and her friends live here, and her dad owns the building. So she has like the biggest room and the nicest stuff, and she's kind of a snob and has a rich dad. So not that everybody whose dad owns property is a snob, I'm just saying she is. So she thinks very highly of herself. So that is Sarah's room. And she has 2 roommates, like I said, and they are Deirdre and Chelsea. So we'll meet them and see their room. So stick around for the create a sim portion at the end of this part of the video. And then the second part of the video will be the Jang household. I decided to do these girls as roommates here because I thought it would be cool if they went to college together too, and maybe like lived here while they were going to school. I played the university pack a lot before I realized that you don't have to live in whatever the neighborhood's called. Brighton? Is that what it's called? I don't know why I'm blanking on that. You don't have to live there. So you can totally live off campus, out of town. So I actually kind of prefer that. I've noticed that when my sim isn't living like in university housing, they get to class on time a lot more often, because I had a problem with them like not going to class when they were living like on campus. Like typically when they live on campus, it like kind of sends them to class like an hour early because they're going to walk there, but then, or ride their bike or whatever. But like sometimes it would not work and they would be late to class, and I'd be like keep trying to send them to class, and like I don't know which building their class is in, so I can't go like click on it. Or like by the time I figure out which building it is, it's like they're going to be late. They're going to miss the whole class because the class is only like an hour. So anyways, when they're living off campus, they just go like they're going to work. They just go on time. So I kind of like that better, honestly. Although I do love the dorm situation, and maybe later I'll do like a whole review on the what's it called? University experience pack. But I actually have redone all the buildings there, but I don't think I recorded it. I think I just did it because I had so many Sims living there and I just didn't like the buildings, like the dorms and stuff. But you can't remodel them at all if there's an active Sim living there. So I just redid them all. So I might have to redo them again for this series. But yeah, speaking of this series, I've been slacking a little. I don't ever really feel the need to explain that, but I am. But these videos only get like 20 views, so it doesn't really matter. But I really want to finish San Myshuno, but I've been having really a lot of fun with gameplay. So I play The Sims a lot. I play The Sims almost every day, but I just haven't been doing this. But I've been enjoying the university pack, and I have kind of a lineage going on that I've been enjoying. So excuse me. So I've been doing that, but here we are, we're back. So my current sim in the lineage that I'm doing is living in San Myshuno, so it kind of inspired me to get back to it. She is living in a building I've already remodeled, but not in the remodeled one. I have a whole different game save for my gameplay. So I have found that if I do gameplay in my remodel town, it ages up my sims and messes things up, or I mess things up on accident and like remodel houses that I haven't done yet, and then I come to them and it's not the original and blah blah blah. So I made a separate thing for my remodeled gameplay. Not that you care. Anyways, so this house is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, Sarah's dad owns the house or the building, so she like has like really nice stuff and they can remodel it however they want because it's her dad's building. But then you'll notice that the Jang household's very different looking. So in this world, and now I don't know where you guys live, but where I'm from, most of the places that you go if you're gonna rent an apartment, you can't change anything about the apartment. You can't paint or do anything really. So living in a place where you could paint and do what you want would be cool. But so since I can't paint the walls, I just hang up a bunch of stuff on the walls and then I put a bunch of holes in the wall. I'm like, wouldn't you rather me just paint it like a nice soft spa green? Because that's really just what I want. But whatever. So this is Deirdre's room. She is the granola girl of the group. She's kind of one with love and nature, and she wants to be a musician, namely play the guitar. And that's Deirdre. And her room is my favorite. This is the room that I would want for the most part. Maybe not so much clutter. I don't like a lot of clutter, but I think it's a pretty room. And I like the colors, and it's cozy, and I like the flowers and the plants and all that. So this would be my choice of a room. And Deirdre, like I said, wants to be a musician. She wants to play the guitar. Her aspiration is musical genius. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned, but Sarah's aspiration is world famous celebrity. And I put all their info at the end of the creative sim portion, except the Jang family, because I didn't save them to the gallery, so I couldn't go back and look at what they were while I was editing this video. Sorry, but I don't know what they are or what their aspirations are and stuff, so sorry about that. It's not that I forgot to put it in, I just forgot to save them to the gallery, because I'll pull up the gallery on Explorer, oh my god, ew, no, I don't use Windows Explorer. I'll pull up the gallery and like type it in on the video while I'm editing it, but I didn't save them to gallery, so I couldn't do that, and my computer crashes if I try to play The Sims and run Premiere at the same time, so couldn't pull that up. Anyways, excuse me. This is Chelsea's room. She is kind of a fashionista and a party animal. So I think that's her aspiration. It's party animal, and she's really into like city fashion, which is really cool. And she just likes to party. So her room, I kind of wanted to feel kind of like nightlife, like a club, like dark, but like colorful and chic, but fun. And have the big open closet for all of her clothes. So she's really into fashion. And actually, when I was making her, I was thinking about making like, you know, you can set like multiple outfits for each category of outfit, but I didn't do that yet. But I thought about it. Just so you know, I thought about it. Chelsea's room would be my second choice if I had to pick a room in here. But I really like Deirdre's room. So I think each room kind of encapsulates the person that lives there. I did create the rooms before I created the person, so I made the person fit the room, which for me is easier. I don't know why. I get really hung up on stuff when I have a person and I'm trying to create a room that would fit them, so it's easier for me to do the room first and then make the person that fits the room, the style. So that was easier. Lastly, we're just doing the big bathroom that everybody shares, and Sarah, I think, has her own bathroom, or is it her own bathroom? I can't remember now. Is it attached? I don't know. But basically this would be the bathroom that Deirdre and Chelsea share. Because they don't own their dad doesn't own the building. See, in my opinion, like, they're all friends, But secretly, Deirdre and Chelsea don't really like Sarah. Because she's just kind of a jerk. Like, I think her character traits are self-absorbed, hot-headed snob or something like that. Something horrible. I don't know. I gave her, like, the worst traits. I usually try not to give everybody, like, all bad traits, but... I mean, she's a slob, so that's another bad one, I guess. But anyways, I love the way this apartment turned out. I would love to live there. Not with roommates, though. I don't know if y'all have ever had roommates, but, ugh. It never goes well. I think I've had maybe one roommate situation that was okay. Well, I live with a roommate now, technically, but he's my significant other, so I don't think that really counts, but it's a struggle. Okay, so now we're in the creative sim portion. We're starting with Deirdre. I don't know why. What I like to do when I do create a sim is just kind of randomize a sim until I see somebody that kind of, and I think I've explained this before, but that kind of fits what I'm thinking, and it just so happened that the first person that popped up just made me think of Deirdre with the little button nose and the cute little, like, kind of baby face. I don't know. It just suited her. So this is Deirdre, and she's just cute. I think she's my favorite in the house. I just like her. She seems easygoing and chill, and somebody I would be friends with. Definitely wouldn't be friends with Sarah. Don't like snobs. Chelsea, I'm not a partier, so I feel like we could be friends, but I wouldn't, like, go out partying with her all the time, you know? But I do like clothes and makeup, which I think Chelsea also likes. Why am I talking about this? I don't know. Maybe I need more friends. I'm just, like, pretending I'm friends with my Sims. Oh, my God. Oh, this is sad. Anyways, and I think next we're going to do Sarah. Am I right? I don't know. I didn't just edit this or anything. I don't remember. I can't even remember people's names, if we're being completely honest. Oh, no, Chelsea next. Okay, this is Chelsea. This was, like, kind of the first randomized sim that came up, and I liked it. And this is Chelsea. She's, like I said, into fashion. Didn't make multiple outfits for her. I should have. It would have made more sense. Do you guys do that? Comment down below. Do you make multiple, like, daytime outfits, multiple formal outfits? Because I do. I almost always have at least 3 for my Sims. Because I like it when they wake up and they pick one and it's, like, a different outfit every day. Or for their formal outfits, I pick, like, at least one really formal, like, glam, long dress, hair done, makeup done outfit. And then I pick one that's kind of just, like, more casual, like, a short dress with nice shoes, just depending on the situation. Because it's kind of weird when they go to a restaurant and the attire is formal and they're wearing, like, a ball gown. And I'm like, no, just a nice cocktail dress would be fine. So I have both options. And I always have multiple swimsuit choices, because if they're going to be in the water, I want them to wear, like, a swimsuit. If they're going to be out of the water, like at a beach, I want them to have, like, shoes and a hat. But I don't want them to be in the water with shoes and a hat. You know what I mean? Does anybody else do that? Is that just me? I like options. So, I don't know. I don't know why I do that. Let me know if you do that. I'm interested. But, I should have done that for Chelsea. I don't really do that for my videos. I just do that for my Sims that I'm actually doing gameplay with. Because otherwise these videos would be way too long if I was picking, like, 18 outfits. Oh my gosh, can you imagine if I did 3 of every type of outfit for every Sim in this video? Like, that would take... I can't even imagine trying to edit that. The worst videos to edit, let me just tell you a little behind the scenes insight here, are the ones where I was eating while I was playing, which is, like, I would say a majority of the time I'm eating while I'm playing. And so I'm constantly having to edit out gaps, you know, like where I'm not doing anything on the screen, because I'm either going to get food, eating the food, taking the food back to the kitchen, etc. And so I'm, like, constantly just having to edit out little chunks where, like, I'm not playing, and it's really annoying. But alas, I do it to myself every single time, and that happened at this video, and I can't imagine having to edit 45 I don't know, I can't do math, so many outfits. Ugh, stresses me out. And yet here I am doing a voiceover, which takes even more time. But whatever. Also, for some reason, I decided to choose the most complicated thumbnail theme for this neighborhood remodel, because I decided I wanted the Sims that live there to be on the thumbnail. So I have to, like, get their picture and edit them out of their background and put them on the thing, which is, like, It's not super hard. I mean, I have Photoshop and I can do it, obviously, but it takes time. And I hate myself for doing that, but it's established, so I have to keep doing it. So if you're not familiar with my channel, I use pretty much the same thumbnail for every series, and I try to make them different for each one. So like my San Myshuno series has like pictures of the rooms with like the Sims that live there on top of them. So my only reprieves when I do a community log, because of course no Sims live there, but I don't know if at this point I have already uploaded the spa one. Have I done that yet? Because good gracious, that took me forever. So if you have not watched the Casbah Spa video for this San Myshuno series, please watch it, because that took me so long. Because I was like, oh, it's a museum, I'll definitely make it a spa. But I did not pay attention to how large the building was and how much spa I would have to fill in that building. Because like, you know, there's only so much spa stuff. It's kind of crazy. So anyways, that took forever. So please watch it. I put a lot of work into. Please watch all my videos. Actually, I put a lot of work into these videos, and there's a lot of them. If you need a good relaxing binge, in my opinion, this is the way to go. If you don't like my voice, by all means, mute me and play your own music. Will not offend me at all. But please watch my videos because they work really hard. Okay, so these are the girls and their character traits. Yeah, I think it turned out good. I think it's an interesting house. I wouldn't mind doing gameplay here. Maybe someday. Okay, moving on to the Jang Family. Am I saying that? Is that their name? I don't even know. So they are very artistic and eclectic, obviously. I wanted to keep that, but the house, in my opinion, at this point is very cluttered and overwhelming. So I toned it down a little bit, but I kept the overall feel, if you will, of the eclectic and colorful, artistic vibe that they had going on, because I did enjoy that, but there was just a lot going on, in my opinion. So they are a married couple with a little girl, and I will be remodeling their house. Something that I have a hard time with, that I had to push myself out of my comfort zone for in this build, is color schemes. So if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I like me a good color scheme, especially even if you just watched literally the last part of this video. You know, if the bed is orange, I would like everything to be orange or pink or whatever, or blue. So in this house, I tried, you can tell me if I was successful. I tried to push myself out of those comfort zones and maybe not have the bedding match the wall color, which was hard. So typically I like everything to match, but I tried not to in this one because I wanted it to be artistically expressive and unique and stimulating. So it was hard for me, if I'm being honest, but I think it turned out really great when you see it all together. I think it looks really cool. Would I want to live here? No, there's way too much going on. I do like colorful, the stark gray and white. Like, I have a friend who has an immaculately beautiful apartment, don't get me wrong, but everything is like, sorry Carly if I'm offending you, she's probably not watching this, but everything is like gray and white and black, and it looks beautiful. When you walk in, you're like, wow, this is beautiful. But in my opinion, I think it's a little stark, and I would rather there be color and softness, if you will. So yeah, but this is like a whole other level, and not my vibe with all the mismatched colors. I do like cohesive colors. So that's just me though. But I would call my style bohemian, mid-century modern, minimal. But the minimal is hard, especially because I live with somebody who likes to keep things, a lot of things, and has a lot of hobbies and a lot of collections. So we do have quite a cluttered existence, but that's okay. I'm willing to compromise. Anywho, but this apartment is really cool, and if I visited it, I'd be like, wow, this is really cool, but I wouldn't want to live there. There's too much going on, too many colors, too much furniture. But I like it. So I'm gonna finish out this one with some music because I'm tired of talking, and you'll meet them at the end. the creative portion where they will be getting a makeover. So be sure to stay tuned for that. You can download the other household that I just did. This one is not in there. I will try to remember to go back and put them in there. So just go to the gallery. It's linked below. All the playlists for all my other remodels are linked below. I've done, this is like my 8th neighborhood or something. So watch those. Watch the Cast Boss Ball because I worked really hard on it. But watch all the other ones too. Just go to the playlist and click play, and you can watch all of them, and it's glorious, and I think you'll enjoy it a lot. But stay tuned to the end. I'm gonna put some music in